Hey everyone, my name is Jimmy G. I'm the owner of Luminari Productions, a video production company located in Torrington, Connecticut. We work on a variety of projects with a focus on helping small businesses get started with video. With that being said, it's a long time coming for me, but I wanted to make a series where I interviewed businesses, almost like in a podcast setting, but it's really just a conversational back and forth, where I ask them questions about their business and just get some insight on anything they have about being a small business owner. And a lot of this is for my own personal growth, because the more I learn about businesses, the more networking events I go to, the more people I work with, the better I can help other business owners, and I can understand the challenges they're facing and empathize with their situations and understand what might be effective for them. And I think for a lot of small business owners, hearing other people talk about their successes and challenges makes things a little bit more relatable, helps keeps them grounded, and it's almost therapeutic for the person speaking, because they can kind of out loud talk about the things that they're thinking about with someone who understands them and with an audience that cares about what they're saying. How I want to make this a little bit different compared to most podcasts is I want to go on location to their business and conduct the interview right there with them. And of course, we can do it remotely as well. But I think being in their space will create a different level of comfort for them, where we can get a little more personal. So I hope this podcast provides value, whether you're a customer who wants to learn more about a small business in their community, or you're another business owner who wants to just hear what another person's going through and, honestly just relate to the things that they're saying and maybe taking some notes about things that they've experienced or learned. So a little bit about Luminari Productions. I used to be a videographer, freelancer. I went to school for videography in Boston, and I didn't really make this a small business, a real thing. It's hard for me to say small business because it's hard. I just can't swallow that word. I hate when people call me a professional, because I feel like I'm still learning so many new things every time. So I became a small business around 2018. It was kind of just, I was working full time, so it was kind of a side thing at that point. And then I decided to go full in right after COVID kind of cleared up. So it's only been a couple years that Luminari has really stretched its legs. But before that, I was under the name JG Productions, which was totally a unlegit entity, but it's the name I went by as a freelancer to just do random video projects. And that transition from going from a freelancer to a small business owner is a huge learning experience. There's a lot of things I'm trying to learn, and it's just very challenging. So that's what I'm saying. When I talk to business owners, I learned so much now, because now I'm looking at things a lot differently than let's make the video. I really want to understand what a business needs and how I can help them. And I take that information, I apply it back to my own business. And it doesn't matter what profession they're in. There's so many things to take from everyone's experiences. I started making videos when I was in high school. I think for a lot of people, when I went to college, the reasoning was they want to work on movies or become directors. But for me, it was watching these funny online videos on YouTube, like Smosh, the early days of YouTube, and grabbing my webcam and making funny skits with my friends, and then progressing. We went from the webcam to a little point and shoot camera I had. I grabbed my old DV camera with some more pro features on it. And I took a film class in high school, and then it just progressed from there until I went to college, and I really started to understand the production side of making videos and things like that. It's been a great experience, but I always wonder, I like to look at things 5 years from now, what things are going to be like. I don't know what video production is going to be like in 5 years, because 5 years ago, it was completely different as far as what kind of equipment we use, what kind of videos were being made, different type of programs are now out. So I'm really excited to see where it's going to go. And it always changes, and that's why I really love doing this. I really created Luminari Productions to help small businesses create video content that was professional and affordable. And I know those are, for many people, contradictory things to have in the same sentence, but I think it's doable. And I think I make it possible by being realistic about what we can provide and what someone's budget can really create. So yes, I would love to do higher paying jobs where we can have endless resources, but that's only for like bigger companies. And I think smaller businesses deserve to have good video content. So I've established a way where, we keep costs a little bit lower, and we keep things more realistic, and they're still getting a good end product with their videos. So that's the outlet I want to be. It's challenging working with small businesses. It's challenging. I know I'm a small business myself. So, that's why I want to continue to learn more about how I can help them. But I think for a lot of small business owners, especially people who are by themselves, only have a couple people helping them, it's kind of lonely, and it's tough when you don't know how to navigate certain things. So I'm hoping that this podcast and this series will be able to help enlighten some things and, just kind of relieve some of that stress that other business owners are facing. I wanted to make this podcast so bad that I didn't even have a name when I was making this video. And it just hit me that I think we're going to call this podcast Small Talk in relationship to talking with small businesses. And, if you have any interest on being on here, whether you're in Connecticut, I'd love to come to your business and do an interview. Or if you're not in Connecticut or, you're kind of far away, we can do it remotely as well. So I'm super excited to get started, and I hope to see you guys soon.